All right, so this is the Arts Integration Strategy Snapshot. This is labeled as a theater strategy, but it really can be utilized in many different ways, including as a music strategy. So here are the instructions. Participants work alone and demonstrate understanding of a previously learned concept in a solo tableau, or frozen picture. The key with this is that it's a frozen picture, which means there's no sound. That's always something that I have to reinforce with students before starting this. They start in actors neutral, so just standing naturally. And in the on position is when they're facing the teacher. Off position is when they're facing away. Because all of this is done individually, it works really well for both in-person and at-home learners virtually. And it's also very COVID safe because it's done individually. Now, here's a rundown of how I would teach it.
All right, so right now I'm standing in actors neutral, and we'll call this the on position when I'm facing the camera. Off would be turning around back to back. Off. On. Back with you. Off. To the back. I always like to start that with students, just having them flip back and forth and practicing understanding the commands. So now that students are familiar with on and off, next you want to instruct them about what a snapshot is. It's a silent picture, and the key word is silent. The idea is that they're going to be showing something with their body, but it should be frozen and silent. So it's not going to move and it's not going to make any sound. The easiest way to start this and scaffold is by doing something simple for kids to envision. I like to start with animals. So first, I'm going to have students in the off position. I'll tell them to think of an animal, and then when they turn on, their job is to show a snapshot of that animal. Off. Show a snapshot of a dragon. On. Off. Show a snapshot of a puppy dog. On. Off. Now that students are familiar with using the snapshot strategy, you can apply it to more content-based areas. Like, here's an example of science application. Off. When I say on, show two parallel lines. On. Off. When I say on, show two intersecting lines. Intersecting. On. Off. That's just a simple science application, but I'm a music teacher, so I've used this to show music strategies as well. In an integration lesson focusing on music and emotions that it evokes, I've used this snapshot strategy for students to show in a snapshot the emotion of the music. Let's try that together. Off. First, listen to the music. When I say on, show how that music made you feel. On. Off. Listen to the music. When I say on, show how that music made you feel. Now, those are two examples. The first one, I was trying to portray a ballerina with my snapshot. With the second, I was showing a really sad, whiny face. All right, now this can be applied in multiple other ways. If you ever have any questions, please reach out to a specialist like me or Mr. Daly or any other teacher. All right, have a great day, everyone.